where it's easy for you? Oh, right.
Even in town, they say, oh, that murder in town. It's just a matter of whether you've got a fucking good balance in your head, isn't it?
Exactly.
Blue Monday, how I hate Blue Monday. Have to work like a slave all day. Here come a Tuesday, whoa, hard Tuesday. I'm so tired, got no time to play. Here come a Wednesday, I'm thinking to myself, if my girl calls, I just tell her that I'm out. Thursday is a hard working day, but Friday I get my pay. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my time has gone away. I got my money and my honey, and I'm out on a stem to
Who's that, Big Peter?
Sunday morning, my head is bad, but it's worth it for the time that I had.
Well, they had 20 grand's worth of fireworks over here. You know, I said that was a good show, that was. Probably, well, that's it, there are a lot of free ones. But
yeah. But he paid to go to the beer fest, that's what he done. But Ali Paddy's normally free. I don't know whether they started charging, that's what it was stopped for.
Saturday morning, all my time has gone away. I got
Chesham
no
was
money
the same night, no,
and no
oh, it's on.
and I'm out on a stem to play. A Sunday morning, my head is bad, but it's worth it for the time that I
Well, that's what
had.
it thought here, wouldn't they?
What I've
Yeah.
got to
I mean, the proof of putting is that they're still using that engine racing the bleeding things, isn't it? Stood the test of time.
A Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my time has gone away. I got my money and my honey, and I'm out on a stem to play. Sunday morning, my head is bad, but it's worth it for the time that I had. What I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday is a miss.
Tuesdays doing
Who's that?
that's the whole idea of that elephant pop.
Well, that's what we're going to come in.
Well, if you're kicking it over, if your starting procedure's correct, you're only kicking over 500cc, not 1,000.
No, it's not. You ain't kicking anything over, right? All you do is turn an engine over that doesn't resist.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but the idea is to get the inertia going on one foot and then drop it just in time for it to go bang.
Yeah, it's technique. I never had any problem with that.
No, I know you did.
And if you were seen starting your motorbike on the
Ron, we're going global on this. yeah, you realise it's on the net.
This is for Freddie. So in the future, he'll look at his granddad. He'll probably say, yeah, I heard about that. What you got here then, Alex? A 1951 Vincent, what is it?
I'm almost sure it's a 51 Series C Black Shadow.
What?
It's standard trim. Everything seems to be correct. It's been sold to the company just for a clean-up, ready to ship to the States.
And what is it doing between this and a Shadow?
No.
Which is what your bike is it? A Shadow?
This is a Shadow. This is a shadow.
Sorry, this is the shadow. That means I've got to change my bloody thing now.
Yeah, this is the
Right.
shadow. The other twin is the repeat.
And the difference being what?
Well, the obvious difference is the black painted cases on the shadow against the repeats polished cases.
And performance-wise?
Well, as far as mechanics are concerned, the shadow's got thin drums, brake drums, whereas the repeat's got plain brake drums.
Did you say 7 inch and 8 inch as well?
No, it's the same, they're both the same diameter. Calibration, repeat is inch and 16th, repeat, black shadow is inch and 8, but it's not.
Standing on the shadow.
No, it's not standing. I don't think you stand on the shadow either. The correct speedo for the twins was 150 miles, I'm not sure, it was a smaller one. But they did this as an accessory. I'm not quite sure about that, but that's what I was always led to believe.
And what is the top speed for this particular model?
Well, they always said the Black Shadow was road tested, and they had a slogan, I believe, as well. If it didn't do 125 mile an hour, bring it back to the factory and they'll make it do 125 mile an hour.
So top speed was what?
125.
125.
The Black Shadow was 125 mile an hour.
Right. And what would the average speed of a bike been then? So this would have been top of the class then, really.
Well, in average speed of any other bike, well, in them days,
Yeah,
road test, I should think. In them days, when these were bought out, and this Series B repeat was bought out in 47. Technically, it hasn't altered much at all. I dare say that slogan could have dated back to then, in 1947. Well, there weren't many bikes about that would do 100 mile an hour.
Exactly, yeah.
There weren't many bikes that exceeded, apart from the big V-twins like the Bruffs. And there weren't
these
many
are,
bikes that would exceed 80 mile an hour.
And these would have been how much new?
I'm talking standard trim, of course.
Yeah. But these were, what were these have gone at new, on new price?
God, I can't really.
Just
I
like,
mean, they were at least half again, weren't they? They were at least half again the price of any bike around at the time.
They were under 500 quid, weren't they?
Right?
under 500.
Oh, yeah, under 500 quid. Yeah.
Now they can command it up to what, 50, 60,000?
Some go horrendous prices, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Average price for a Black Shadow today, this Black Shadow, 51 Series C Black Shadow, in nice condition, all in running working order. Average price will be somewhere between, I would think the cheapest, it's going to be 35, 40.
which is certainly
up to at least 60, 70,000 pounds, according what, you know. Yeah, it's
so it's just what it's worth to it's worth whatever anybody wants to pay for it now.
Right?
It's worth whatever anybody wants to pay for it. And this,
I think so. These particular bikes, the Black Shadow, are a very a wanted bit out the Vincent range, and these are the wanted ones.
pros on this handlebar is what? What do they leave us here?
Okay, chokes, one for each carburettor. Throttle, front brake, obviously. Clutch. This is the valve lifter.
But you've got the twin. You've got the twin control here. So what's that?
Well, the twin control is a choke on each carburettor.
Oh, each carburettor is done separately.
Each carburettor has a choke, and that's what that is. And that's open at the moment. That's shut.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So what would the actual starting procedure be on this bike then?
Fuel on, tickle carbs.
Yeah. Can you?
I must say, before I answer that question, when I was a kid and had mine on the road, I never said any troubles that someone never even used the valve lifter because the cable broke once and I used it for ages and ages without even using the valve lifter.
So you was a younger man then?
Yeah, but the proper procedure is to fuel on, tickle, wait for a little flood over, on choke,
Right.
pull over a compressor a couple of times, pull the fuel through, turn it over until you go over compression on the short stroke, and then bring it back up again. Using the valve lifter correctly, you can only do that by feel. You have to know it. You have to get used to them. Hit it over that, whang, and it should fire up.
So, shall we give her a go then?
You have to get it over. That was the long one. So I'll go on the shorter one again.
And all the time
Right, that's the short one. Now I'm going to bring it's up to the top, and using the valve lifter I'm going to assist the downward thrust and hopefully it'll fire. A little bit of sneak on the throttle.
We're a ladder run.
Not too far. Get me right up, Vincent.
Name of the day's run. Now give us the old.
It's a long time since that's a good throbbing between his thighs.
Oh dear.
This back way.
YouTube or YouTube? What?
This back way.
I don't know, I'm trying.
Look.
What did you hear, the bike or Alex run, Tom? Both. Alex was above the bike.